I'm here with Dixie. She is a Nikon ambassador and brilliant, talented fashion photographer.
Thank you.
So we have something like this. This is for video.
This one's for video and this one's for stills. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
what can we do with this? Why do we need this?
So basically, the color checker, like with stills, I always have the models hold this before every shot I take. And then you can really fine tune the skin tones. So set the white balance really beautifully. And then also you can color manage your monitor with the X-Rite i1 software. So that allows you to know that what you see on the monitor will translate to when it goes to print, like in an editorial or something, so that all the colors match.
To be honest, I heard about this for a long time.
Really?
Like it sounds great. It's that if you set up everything correctly, so how you take the video or photos, it will look exactly what you want on the monitor. I still find it really hard to understand, really hard to do.
It is tricky. It is. I feel like the new software though makes it very streamlined. You just stick this little thing on the monitor and it color corrects it for you. So I do it maybe once every 2 weeks. And so then I know that the color is going to match from the printer to the monitor.
Actually, can we see how it's done?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
All right, now we have Ashley to demonstrate to us how to use that thing.
The color checker passport.
Okay, color checker passport.
Really the first part of your digital camera and capturing workflow. So with this we can produce profiles doing raw conversions for your images. So if we look on screen here, we've taken a shot of a model in a lighting setup. We've probably got some tungsten lights on here because she's looking quite warm. And we can put the color checker in the shot to first of all get the white balance correct, but also then produce a profile for the camera that can be used in Lightroom or in Adobe Camera Raw through Photoshop. So then we can initially go in there and create a profile. So I can go there with the software that comes with the color checker.
After you install the plugin, you got like more options in the menu.
If you go to export with preset, you get a color checker setting there. Once you click on there, it will ask you to name the profile. That then profile is then saved. It's saved away then to be used with any other the images in that lighting setup.
Which this profile is only for this lighting condition?
Yes, because you're using the greys here or the neutrals to white balance that lighting setup. So initially we can go in there and pick the white balance tool from Lightroom.
I see, just the built-in one. This one is just the built-in.
And select one of the greys across the bottom. Fourth one along is an 18% grey. So you can see as soon as I've clicked that, I've neutralised the image. I can go back quickly and go back to our shot. She's looking very warm. But afterwards, on the white balance, just click that away. What I can do as well, if I feel that's a little bit too neutral, I can click one of the portrait settings here and maybe warm her skin tone up a little bit. So if I click that, see her skin tone has a little bit more warmth, a little bit more freshness. What I then can do is if I zoom in on the blues, especially here, I can then apply the profile I've created.
Now this is interesting part.
So click on here, rather than the Adobe standard, I can click on my test here and keep an eye on the blues. Everything now is balanced back through.
Because this is more than just white balance. When you adjust the white balance, maybe with just a white card or something like that, you got the blue and yellow correct. But then it's still other like green or red tint. It could still a little bit off as well.
No, because when you have a raw image, it tends to be very flat. Because it's the information coming directly off the chip without being processed by the internal settings on the camera. Whereas here you're putting those back in to get a much more accurate colour rendition of the image that you took. So all this information here is a little useless if you're not calibrating your screen.
Yeah,
Most
exactly.
screens, when they're out of the box, fresh on your desk, will be quite cold. So if you're working on a cold screen and maybe an over bright screen as well, which they quite often are, you can over darken and over warm images because of that. So we want a calibration tool similar to the Color Monkey Photo. You can place that on the screen and measure how your monitor is performing.
So I saw you apply a color profile to this photo.
Yes.
Where did you get that profile
That
from?
was created by the plugin. File, export with preset, checker passport.
Then it's already done.
Creating the file, yes. In the background, the software goes to look at the target.
So it's all done.
Samples the target in the background and creates the profile.
That's so easy.
Yes. Well, a little bit of time taking the shots when you're on site, when you're doing the studios, can save you an awful lot of time.
Yeah, of course.
Because once I know that is correct, I can apply all those settings to all the rest of the images shot in that light.
Yeah. So I think this is especially important if you do like product photography.
Yes.
Your client want it exactly like their product, obviously.
Yes.
Fashion, the clothes have to be, Dixie know about that. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.